Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a big tennis debate. Who's been the third best men's player of the 2025 season, right behind Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner? John Isner, Jack Sock, Sam Querrey, and Steve Johnson all jumped into the conversation, and trust me, their picks might surprise you. So first things first, 2025 has basically been the Alcaraz and Sinner show. These two have completely separated themselves from the rest of the ATP Tour. They've racked up massive point totals, with Alcaraz with 12,050 and Sinner right behind it 11,500. Together they won 14 titles and swept all 4 Grand Slams for the second year in a row. Absolutely ridiculous dominance. But the big question floating around is, who's the next best player? Who's been closest to challenging the new two this season? Well, on the Nothing Major podcast, Jack Sock kicked things off with his pick. Sock said Felix Auger-Aliassime is his guy. FAA finished the year at a career-high ranking of number 5, made the ATP Finals for the first time, and won 3 titles. Sock basically said, yeah, Felix might not always look like he's playing amazing, but when you step back and look at his year, it was incredible. And honestly, he's got a point. FAA was super steady from start to finish. But then John Isner jumped in and said, hold on. The answer is actually Novak Djokovic, and it's an easy one. And here's his reasoning. At 38 years old, Novak reached the semifinals of all 4 majors this season. That's insane. Even when he didn't win a slam, he was right there every single time. Australian Open, retired in the semifinal versus Zverev. Roland Garros, he lost to Sinner in the semis. Wimbledon, he lost to Sinner again in the semis. US Open, he lost to Alcaraz in the semis. Plus, he added 2 more titles, bringing him up to 101 career trophies, just 8 shy of Jimmy Connor's all-time record. Isner says, if reaching 4 slam semis at 38 isn't third best season material, what is? Then, Steve Johnson threw in a curveball. He said the real answer isn't FAA or Djokovic, it's Ben Shelton. Here's why. Shelton went from finishing 2024 ranked number 21 to ending 2025 as a top 10 player with a Masters 100 title. That's huge. Johnson basically said Shelton is rising fast and improving nonstop, but there's just one thing holding him back, these super weird losses. He went 0-2 against Goffin, 0-2 against Mensik, 0-3 against Munar, and 0-2 via Davidovich Fokina. Take away those random losses, and Johnson argues Shelton had a phenomenal season. Sam Querrey backed that up and said he 100% agrees. Ben Shelton is the third best, especially because Shelton stepped up at the majors with a semifinal run in Melbourne and a quarterfinal run at Wimbledon. You've got Felix with consistency, Novak with legendary longevity, and Shelton with massive leaps and big match energy. It honestly depends on how you define best season. So I want to hear from you. Who would you pick as the third best player of 2025? Felix, Novak, Shelton, or someone completely different? Drop your take in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the latest tennis breakdowns. See you in the next one.